Hey everybody. Yeah, I did miss a day or two. I don't know if it was 1 or 2 days. My doctor called me up and said, "Hey, you're having a heart attack. Get your butt to the ER now." And so I drove like 22 miles to the hospital. They checked me out. No, she was wrong. She was reading the results of a test wrong, the best I could figure. But anyways, they did check me and found out, yes, I did for sure have another stroke. I've now had 3 strokes, one recently. Um, so, of course, a lot of that is not the fault. I don't believe it's the fault of carnivore. I believe it's the fault of the fact that I screwed my carnivore up. I was screwing up quite a bit for the last couple of months, where I would cheat a little bit, have a little something. I have a son that lives here. He's always eating pizza and stuff like that. Once in a while, I'd have a piece. It seems like, at least for me, that carnivore totally fixes everything until I mess up, and I mess up just a little bit for just a little while, and well, I'm an addict. I'm a carbohydrates addict, and so I get really tempted and I'll eat that piece of pizza or whatever, and then it's really hard to stop. Every day you want some more carbs. And next thing you know, you have a stroke. That's happened to me twice now since I've been on carnivore. The first time I went on carnivore, one of the reasons I went on carnivore was because I had a stroke. And it does seem to work, but I have to be 110% uh, strict with it. And that's not always the easiest. It's not always the easiest thing to do, especially for a carb addict like me. So anyway, of course my cholesterol sky high. You know, uh, Even when I was strict carnivore, my cholesterol still seemed to be high. I'm not exactly sure. It's like I seem to be about the only carnivore that seems to have that problem. But anyway, of course, what they want. Oh, I got in a terrible arguments with 2 or 3 people at the hospital, nurses and one doctor, and because they wanted me to go on statins, and I said no, I would rather die than to live 10 more years on statins and have dementia. Of course, they're like, "What makes you think that?" I'm like, try to explain that to them. Try to explain common sense and research to them. Forget it. You know, these people are just. I'm not going to get into it, but anyways, I refused to take. They wanted me to contact a neurologist, or not a a vascular neurologist, uh, which I did call today, and then I left a voicemail, and they said they'd get back to me in 24 to 48 hours uh, on the outgoing message. So I don't know. I was hoping it would take some time because I'm going to work on my cholesterol. I think I can get it down a lot and still stay carnivore. Uh, what I've been doing now, again, I'm not going to tell anybody else to do the same things I'm doing because I'm not a vascular neurologist. I'm not a doctor or anything. I'm just trying to save my own self. And I do not want dementia. I'm not lying when I said I'd rather die tomorrow than have dementia and live for the next 10 or 20 years. I'm not lying at all. That's the truth. But anyway, what I want to do, or what I have already started on, is one meal a day. I want to have fish, and especially salmon, because I think that'll help. But like yesterday, I ate twice, like I always do on my carnivore. But both times I just had salmon, canned salmon. The last time I didn't even cook it. I just ate it right out the can. It really wasn't that bad. I mean, it ain't great, but when you're thinking about saving your life, and not being put on statins, I'm honestly hoping that the neurosurgeon doesn't want to see me for 2 or 3 months. Give me plenty of time to get things under control myself. And then maybe he won't insist on me going on a statin. It seems like they want to insist on that no matter what. But anyway, no, I haven't done any music yet, but some of the stuff that I need to start, I'm going to do this in a really old school way. Because I'm not doing this to be a big famous rock star or even really popular. I'm doing this, like I said, maybe if it's possible to help other carnivores stay fully carnivore. But more than that, it's to help me help myself. Not just to stay carnivore, but just to stay sane, But anyways, I'm kind of going old school. Oh, I just kicked over a keyboard. I'm since this stroke, I've been very unsure-footed, or very not sure-footed. I don't know how you say it. Unstable. Anyway, this arrived. Yeah, it's an old-fashioned cassette recorder. That's part of my new thing I'm planning to start doing. And I picked this guitar here to practice with. It's nothing real special, but it's it's just one of the simpler guitars I have, and I think I can clown around and get my dexterity and my fingers back again. Well, I don't know. Anyways, as you can tell, I'm not in the basement. I'm not in the studio. I'm actually in my bedroom. This is part of my bedroom. And that's where I'm going to be playing, because going up and down the steps to the studio and that, like I said, I am so unsure-footed, I don't think I should be doing that. So I'm going to set up a little place to practice and record in my bedroom and be happy with that for a while. And with drums, I don't know what I'll do, because the drums are downstairs and there ain't no way I can bring those up right now. So I'll figure something out. We'll work on it. But right now, I'm waiting. Today, a walker is supposed to arrive, because I really need one. I can walk through my house, okay, but when I start falling over, I just stick my hand out and you catch the wall, and so far I haven't actually fallen. I've come close, but I haven't. But then most of the time I can walk fairly well. I'm walking right now on my own, but it's just terribly unsure-footed. Sometimes my foot will land somewhere where I didn't expect. But anyways, I'm getting a walker so I can go outside and walk in the sunlight, get my exercise and some sunlight. And it's supposed to come today. It's not a very sunny day, but this is Ohio. You don't get a lot of sunny days. So anyway, that's the thing. I said I was going to make a video every day, and I've already made a mistake, but I'm going to keep trying anyway. Let you know I'm still alive. I've made it so far, and I'm still carnivore, but I've changed what I eat just a little bit. I was eating steak every day. If I didn't eat that, I would have like ground venison or something like that. But now I'm eating salmon, and I'll eat some garlic if I find something to eat. Garlic might taste good with it. And I've been trying to eat some sauerkraut, but I've kind of lost the taste for that since I've been carnivore for 3 years. But I've managed choking a little down here and there. It's odd how you can lose the taste for something that you just used to love, Anyway, that's where we're at now. And no reason to keep on going. There's your video for the day. It's long enough. Have a good one. Wish me luck, and I'll make some more videos. I'll try, if I live anyway. See y'all later.